on the path of spirituality, you think you're doing everything right and you are all charged up and you are enthusiastic, you are disciplined, and so on and so forth. But one blow and all goes down the drain. Why? What to do in that situation? And at that time, doubts creep in and you question everything, whether it has any meaning, if it's the truth or not, and so on. If I have a rubber band, by looking at a rubber band, I possibly can't tell about its strength. But if I stretch it, and stretch it some more, its elasticity is its only strength. So the test of spirituality is always in adversity. If in your adversities you shake off your faith like a dog shakes off water after bath, then were you really spiritual ever? And even in my own posts, I have repeatedly used this phrase, the path of spirituality, and so on. But really it's not a path, it's nothing, it's not separate from your own worldly life. Even people, us who are in robes, we eat like you people, we sleep like you people, we talk like you people, we are also living in a world. So spirituality is not necessarily a path. Spirituality is possibly, one of the things it is a feeling, a way of life. When we say spirituality as a path, we segregate spirituality from everything else. We say, okay, this is not spiritual. Whereas anything done with right intentions is a spiritual act. Anything done with the intention of helping somebody is a spiritual act. Secondly, if you have just borrowed your spirituality from other people, then it's not your own discovery. And if it's not your own discovery, then anything will shake you easily. But when you discover it yourself, then it's a different matter altogether. In my life, I've never felt loss of faith. I have burned my horoscopes and stuff. But when it comes to divine, it's not that I didn't face adversities. I just didn't think that I had to hold God responsible for what was happening in my life. If you go out and get drunk and ram into somebody, how is your wife responsible for it? Similarly, if I'm making choices in my life, why do I have to hold God responsible for everything that happens in my life? Why can't I just be grateful, say, look, you exist, fine, this is enough for me? Like parents, what do they really want? They want their children to be okay, be happy. So why can't we just turn the tables and flip the coin and look at this whole saga differently? Why don't we begin by answering, what am I doing for God? Or this existence, this nature? Am I planting trees? Am I feeding people? Am I making donations? Am I helping others? Am I making somebody feel important? Am I doing any of these things? If the answer is no, what claim do I have on divinity? What basis do I have to question God then? There was this rabbi once. And when he saw so many people dying in concentration camps and so on, he said, I wish I was God. And his pupils were there, and they said, Rabbi, are you saying that God is doing wrong? Are you suggesting by saying this that God doesn't know what is he doing? By saying, I wish I was, or I wish I were God, you would change certain things. Are you suggesting that being a rabbi, is that your faith? He said, no, that's not what I meant. He said, as a human being, I'm disturbed by seeing all these things around me. I said, I wish that I were God, because if I was God, at least I would have understood why I'm doing certain things that are happening in the world. Although that faith of Abrahamic religions is a little different. They see as God as one person who's calling all the shots and is either helping you or punishing you. But still, it goes to show the faith. So where does your faith stand? Why is God responsible to make my life beautiful? I am responsible for that. When my business went belly up, I didn't say to God, look, what have you done to me? I said, all right, I've lost it once. I'm happy to lose it again. I'll build it again. You've given me the brains. You've given me the intellect. It's okay if I fall down. I'm just going to get up and start walking again. And when your faith goes, out of the window, that time you just got to think, did I even ever have real faith? And maybe that's a time to I read this quote once, when going through hell, keep moving.